Welcome guys to another live stream here on the Aviator268 channel. We do apologize for late start, technical difficulties. The simulator did not want to start and work with me. I've been trying to get it on since 5:45 and it just did not load. Had to do a full restart of the system, but we are here now and we are about to get started. Aircraft is already loaded with most of the systems. We're just gonna jump right in and get the FMC fully started, fully set up. We have 160 passengers heading over to Atlanta this afternoon. So let's get them on their way as we travel this evening. It is the last flight in the series as we head over to Atlanta. The 24th anniversary, 24 years in the business of the virtual airline, and so we are grateful to celebrate with them as we do this last leg back to Delta's hometown, which is the Atlanta airport. All right, let's run the before start checklist. Flight the doors and exterior inspections are complete. Pre-flight procedures can be IRAT modes and nav. Navigation and display switches normal and auto emergency sign exit lights are armed. Passenger signs are on. Window heat switches are on. Pressurization panel is set. Pressurization mode select is auto. Motion panel, we're gonna set that partially. Oxygen mask and regular interphone is checked. Altimeter is 2983 and cross check. Flight and navigation instruments is checked. Warning air noise panel is checked. Anti-skid light is off. Landing gear down 3 green. GBWS is checked. Speed brake lever down to 10. First levers is down, closed, checked and closed. Engine start switches are cut off, and that is to the line. All right, let's get the rest of the FMC set up. Let's load the pre-flight and we will execute that. And we're going up to flight level 310 for a very short flight over to Atlanta. Let's go to the EFB. Let's load the runway 16 right for departure and weather. So we have takeoff with 50 degrees, flaps 5, and that gives us 140, 142, and 146. So N1 is takeoff, 50 degrees, and flaps 5, 40, 42, 46. That looks about right to me. Cool. 146, so that is set, and we can turn on the flight directors and arm the auto throttle. All right, so our pre-departure briefing today, we are doing DAL2496 final leg to Atlanta from Jackson, Mississippi. Flight time is about 1 hour. Cruising flight level 310. We have 160 passengers on board with a fuel of 14.9. Aircraft status is a pretty good airplane. We have no issues, and we should be good for the flight. For our taxi this evening, we are taxiing out to runway 16 right for departure. So we'll push back, then taxi via Alpha 5, Alpha 1, then take off and make a right turn direct to our first waypoint. As per usual, for our threats, we have no immediate threats in the vicinity of the airport. Weather today is pretty good. Current weather right now is winds 190 at 11. Clear skies and temperature 26. And altimeter is 29.84. and we're using the 16 right for today. For our emergency procedures, in the event that we have an engine failure at or below V1, we will call stop and close the thrust, and we will exit the nearest taxiway, which would be either Alpha 3 or we roll all the way to Alpha 4. At above V1, we will continue to take off, climb 3,000 feet, and we will assess the situation. Once we've done that, we make a right downwind and come back and land a runway 16 right. We have the RNAV runway 16 right available. If necessary, we can do the ILS runway 16 left, and that is also available. Other than that, we should be good. And we can go ahead and run the departure briefing. It's going to be runway 16 right for departure today. No SIDS. Our V speeds of V1 140, 142, 146. And that has been set. Transit altitude in the US is 18,000. Weather is good. And we've already spoken about our contingencies. In the event that we have any engine failure, we will, before V1, we will call stop. Other than that, we will continue to take off and climb 3,000 feet. If we need to come back, we'll definitely use runway 16 right for RAM. All right, so pre-departure clearance and departure briefing are complete. So we can go ahead now and finish the before start checklist. Stabilizer trim cutout switches are normal. Fire warning system is checked. Our radios are going to be set to 120.7, I believe, is a CTAF for, let's see, CTAF for here is 1209. So that is there, and we can run a radio check. We do have somebody that's here. Let's see if we can do a radio check. Jackson, traffic radio check. See if I can get that other Delta to give radio check. $3180, 2340. I was able to make it. This delay was good, but I'm not real. Wish you could have made it as well, man. It's all right. There's another stream tomorrow, so we can try to make sure that I don't know what happened with this sim. This is the second time I had to do that, where it was just not working with me. This was not. Is my LNAV not working? Okay, so Rico. Okay, too far away. Thank you so much. Got you 5x5. Ready to check for me? Thank you, sir. All right, good. So we have our radios good, and let's do our transponder is 7714, I believe it is 7715. All right, good. So our transponder radios and radar is checked and set. Radar, rudder and aileron trim 3 and 0. Our parking brake is set. Flight attendant briefing is complete. 200 briefing is complete. Logbook is checked. Fuel required is 14.9 and 14.9 on board. Let's get the rest of our data in. Let's run the wind request. And we can start the APU. I believe this is Andrew, 3180. load the winds and all right, so APU is ready, so let's go to APU gen, and that is set. And let's go ahead and release these from the aircraft. So release the air conditioning unit, and let's make sure that our parking brake is set, and it is. And let's release the, we got Delta to the left, and we got Delta to the right. It's Delta Nation, man. All right, good. Just waiting for that to move out the way. Great, that's out the way, so we're good to go. All right, cool. So let's see. Set our trim. Make sure all that is done before we do anything else. 4.7, so let's run that. Just about to the 5 mark, and that's good. Great. So let's now do the after paperwork is received. So FMS and
traffic, 3180 radio check.
Gotcha, 5x5. And FMS and ACARS info is entered. Similar trim is 4.7 and set. Airspeed and N1 bugs. Airspeed 146 and N1 bugs are set. And the B4 start checklist is complete. All right, so let's now run the before start flows. And let's call for our push. Just fine when I get home. How about Roger? No problem.
Locking gear.
Not a problem, George. Take your time on the road, yeah? All right, let's do the before start pushback. Doors are closed. Hydraulic panel is set. Fuel panel is set. Flight deck door closed and locked. And circulation lights are on. Air conditioning panel is set, and transponder is set to TA. Very short hop is about 1 hour, a little less than an hour. We want to do a straight. Okay, that's interesting, but we do that. Jackson traffic, DAL2496. Push and start from stand 17. Jackson traffic. All right, so we need to remove the chocks. That would also help.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, parking brakes is released. Start the timer, and here we go.
Start at will.
Oh, come on, Mark. We're both pushing at the same time. All right, start sequence is 2, then 1. I guess this is a race to the finish, huh?
Oh yeah, last leg.
1, 2, 3, and that's 24, 25. You take it left side or right side, Mark?
I'm stopping right here.
You take it 1-6 right or 1-6 left?
1-6 right.
Roger. All right. Number 1.
Please set parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Unlocking gear.
Roger.
Tracking traffic, also 31 will be pushing, start and 1 side.
Oh, that's not. No, that's not. That's Matthew. What's up, Matthew? Socio, vamos. What's up, David? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Vamos a salir, no te preocupes, señor.
Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, let's run. All right, so let's run the after start check. Generators are on, probe is on, anti-ice not required, air conditioning panel is set, start, auto brake is RTO, and we're good to go. Let's run the for the left, for the right, fully up, fully down. All right, and let's go flap 5. Ups 5 running. And we make a right and follow the delta on the right side. Plus 5 set, rather flight control check. And let's taxi. 2496 Jackson traffic will follow the company on the right side, Bravo 1, Bravo 10, Charlie to get Alpha to the runway 16 right. Jackson traffic. All right, let's go. And we take Alpha. And we're clear left and clear right. And our before takeoff checklist. Stabilizer trim is 4.7 and set flaps 5 green light. Windows close and lock. Auto throttle arm recall is check. Runway is runway 16 right. Then no departure. First fix is going to be the Rico. And takeoff briefing. Just to recap, anything below V1 will call stop. Exit the next runway. Anything above V1, we will continue the takeoff and we'll climb 3,000 feet and hold. Then make a decision, make a download. Attendants notified. Oop, wrong button. Chime that. And we can get rid of the ECU. Let's pause the music. And let's get going. And there goes homeboy, he's out. And he's off. Don't come for me with my taxi. I know it's off the land, but that's okay. We're just trying to get out of here. Jackson traffic 2496 line up on 16 right. Company call passing 3K. All right, so trying to give him until 3K so he can clear that, so we can give some spacing since we're all going to the same place. All right, flight attendant is notified.
Approaching 16 right.
Got the exterior lights. Transponder, everything
On
is set.
runway 16 right.
And look at that elevation issue. Oh my goodness. I hope we have none going on this runway. Can't have no blown tires today. No sorry, Bob. We want a smooth, uneventful flight heading into Atlanta.
And Jackson Travel Delta 2340 passenger 3.1 direct to Rico. Final call, Jackson Travel.
Thank you very much, sir. The 2496 takeoff on 16 right. Left turn out to departure, Jackson. Good. Lights coming on. And here we go. One last look on the outside. Oh, that was nice. We have our good friend over here. One quick snap. And here we go. Transponder is TARA. Let's hear those engines. And Toga. Back in the front. Let's keep the center line and pressure on the stick. Airspeed alive. First at 93.7.
80 knots.
80 knots. Check. Total is hold. Woo! V1 rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. (2496) is airborne passing 1.3. Will call passing 3000. Left turn out to Rico.
Further copy, Delta. Line number 8.
2496 passing 3000. Jackson last calls here. Cargo pilot is asking what is DVA. That is Delta Virtual Airline. It is a virtual airline simulating the flights, real-world flights for Delta and all the SkyTeam airlines. That's also a part of it. Just a way for us to be able to recognize or fly real-world routes and have them logged online. All right, flaps coming up. And we got 1 to 2.8. And let's fly direct to Rico. And we can arm the LNAV. LNAV. There, that scratch pad. And let's continue to come to flight over 310. That runway made me a madman. That was crazy. So it's been the anniversary for 3 weeks. Nah, not for the 3 weeks. What happened is that there is we're celebrating with a week of events. So that's what it was. So we had flights from February 17th until today, the last day coming for going back to Atlanta. So we went around the country. Give me just a moment, I can tell you exactly where we went. And it was just to celebrate 24 years. So 24 flights, 24 days, and you had 24 hours to fly them. So we're now on the final leg back to Atlanta. And let me get some lights on in this flight deck. It's about to get just shortly. Thank you so much for joining, guys. If you're just coming in, thank you so much for joining this last leg celebrating 24 years with Delta Virtual. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. If you like the content, also like and subscribe. Once you subscribe, we ask that you please hit that notification bell so you never miss the next time we go live. Once again, thank you so much for joining. All right, 10,000 feet, landing lights coming off. Start switches coming to off and wing lights coming off, and we start back on music as we enjoy this last flight, 1 hour to Atlanta. 330 miles. All right, let's run the after takeoff checklist. Flaps is up, no lights, landing gear up and off. NTI is not required. Engine bleeds on, and auto pressurization panel is checked. And the APU is off. Start switches are off. After takeoff checklist is complete. Now reaching Rico. Climbing through 12,000. My ground speed is not working again. Not sure why that's happening. I'm gonna fix that just now. Give me just a second. Thank you very much, Asian Plane Spotter. I just noticed it. Not sure why it wasn't working automatically, but we got it now. I gotta reset the whole thing. I don't know what's going on with my sim these days, man. I'm you know what? I'm gonna still be grateful. All right, that is set, so we're good to go now. Yes, there we go. All right, so we are on our way, passing 18,000 feet. We will go standard. All right, so the arrival is gonna be via the runway 27 left. According to our chart, we're going along the Hobbit 2 arrival. Atlanta is landing west. Winds 220 at 10. I wonder if ATC is online. I don't think so. Nope, we don't got ATC today, but that's all right. Actually, there is a it's the arrival. So we'll get closer and we'll get the ATIS for the arrival, and we'll go right up. Oh, all right, nice. From Barbados. If you guys are on Volanta, feel free to follow Volanta. The ad name is Reds Carib 268. I'll put it in the chat. Feel free to follow me on Volanta. Ah, okay, nice. You find the A350? No, that's United. Sorry, my bad. 777-300, is it? Or is it the 787? All right, 19,000 standard is set. You said United 147, so it's either the 777 or the 787. I haven't flown the 787 in such a long time. I really wish that somebody, oh, the old work 767, man. Which sim are you on? Is that X-Plane? Listen, I can't wait for the 767 and 757 to work, because I know those, the 757 for sure is the workhorse, and I can't wait to get a couple legs in that. And I already know my first flight. My first flight is going to be over to well, it's going to be Atlanta to New York, then New York going over to Iceland. That is the trip that I want to do so long for the 757, man. But yeah, the 767 is nice. Flown it a couple times, went to Japan, flew that Japan to Hawaii. Nice airplane, pretty nice airplane. The 767 is at that sweet spot where you're not a ginormous plane, but you're not a small plane either, but you're able to do some serious hours. The 767 can clock 11 hours. And of course, because of configuration too, that would also give a little bit extra in terms of the distance that it can go. Guys, if you haven't already done so, you could also join the Discord. There's a Discord as well that you can become a part of the Discord family. There you can share your screenshots, see some screenshots, or you can use some real world as well. There's also aviation information that's also shared there. So feel free to join that. You could also share if you have a particular flight leg you want us to do. If you want us to go to your home airport, feel free to let us know. We try to make it happen. Top of climb is 33 miles from where we are. Love going eastbound. We get these nice tailwinds. So it's a quick flight over to Hotlet. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. We've been airborne for what? 5 minutes now? We gotta add 5 minutes to that. That is crazy. Clear skies, clear skies. Beautiful weather to fly. And that's a good picture right there. How can we not like flying? I don't get it. Okay, fine. With all the stuff that's happening in the aviation industry, we're not talking about that. But man, look at the majestic views, bro. And can you imagine this shot with a 757? Ah, I can't wait. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Dude, 757 is gonna be awesome, man. All right, let's see what our cruise is gonna be. 7.1, nah. 7.1, nah. 0.71, sorry. We gonna do more than that. We gonna step that up. The only thing is that I might have to leave it because we're in trail for our colleague over there. He's also a flight of 310, so we may have to leave it at 7.1 for spacing. Man. Once we get to top of descent, once we get to top of climb, it's going to be top of descent briefing real quick. Let's get this 108.50 in the box one time. 10850. And the Atlanta VOR is 169, so we can see how far we are from Atlanta. I don't know what that was a while ago. There are the controls. 1,000 to go, 50310. And look at that. So we're going 0.71 and our speed is already 504. Man, I just love the jet stream going eastbound, man. Hey, what's going on, Sean? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Legend from the Flight District Captain speaking. We are now at 31,000 feet on cruise altitude. Super signs now. All of you free to move about as necessary. Of course, once you see that you keep seat aside in case of any unexpected turbulence. Our arrival into Atlanta this evening will be around 8:30. We will begin our descent in another 10 minutes or so. So we'll put the seatbelt sign on in just a minute. Once we get ready to descend, we'll come back and let you know what the weather is like in Atlanta. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. All right, cool. So we have what, 90 miles before top of descent. So let's go through our approach information. So we are on the Hobbit 2 arrival. And the Hobbit 2 arrival into Atlanta via the Orc intersection or the Orc gate to Mortar, then the Reef, and then Enzo or Enzigo, then to Smog, then Hobbit, Enzo, and then we're going to take the 27 left based on the information here. This is This is for turbojet aircraft air only. Expect to receive descent via clearance via Atlanta Center. If Atlanta Center was on, our blood approach will assign the runway. Hopefully he's gonna do 27 left, but we select 28. We're not gonna use 28. That's not normally what is used. Normally it's 27 left. And then coupon, we don't need to talk about that. For landing west, right? So we're landing west right now. Let's see what the ATIS is. I should get the ATIS now, yes. So we have Atlanta ATIS. The information, the arrival ATIS is information Charlie. And that is at time 2252. The current wind is 220 at 10. Visibility is 10. Sky conditions are clear. Beautiful approach into Atlanta today. Temperature is 23 and altimeter is 2989er. And a visual approach 27 left and 26 right. So we have that already. So it's 27 left because of where we're coming from, 27 left. And so we'll be doing the ILS 27 left approach. Good. So on this arrival, we're to cross Enzigo at above 24,000, Smog at 17,000, Hobbit 14,000, and Ensol at 12,000. And then we'll make a right at Eagle, Shirt, Fogger, and hit Yuri, and then make a left towards Silver, then come down to runway 27 left. Silver at 7,000, more than likely we get a short turn. He's going to try to get us down to 5,000 more than likely, or even 4,000 to make a short turn into the approach runway 27 left. We'll have the ILS is 108.50 0.5, 10850, and the course is 275. The MDA is MSA is 3100, and our MDA is 1199. We will set that shortly. And so our initial descent will be down to 12,000 as per our arrival. So we crossed and so that 12,000. So let's double check that that's in the system. And that is, and we put 1240 at 12,000. I'm pretty sure that Atlanta is going to slow us down, which is not a problem. It's great to have the approach online. He will give us the instructions that we need, especially because we have too many people on the same route. Cool. So let's run the procedure. On the arrival, we're taking either silver or Rome. We don't have any major issues except for this antenna that's along the approach path, so we have to make sure that we are hitting the target at 28 at depot to avoid that antenna right there. In the event we go missed on runway 27 left, we climb 1500, then climb a left turn to 4000 on the heading 265, and inbound the Rome VOR remain wanted to duty, and then we will hold and advise the air traffic controller on our resequence into the runway. More than likely, if we're going to do that, yeah, we'll resequence from runway 27 left. All right, so that's set there. Then for our arrival, we're going to be landing on runway 27 left. Once we land 27 left, we should be able to clear via November 2. If not November 2, go all the way to Papa. We don't have whiskey in our scenery as of yet, so we will clear, if we have to clear via Papa across Lima, and then Lima to Alpha 1, which is going to be at the north side, sorry, the south side. So Alpha 1 is going to be on the first gate here. So more than likely we will get Lima, then Lima to 2 south, Lima 4. And these other option is to get off at November 2, then we take Tango across, and then to Lima. And we see our parking gate here at Lima 4 to Alpha 1. All right, so that is our approach briefing completed. If there aren't any questions, we're good to go. Let's now run the performance check for arrival 27 left. Auto brakes 1, and the weather is in 2989er, and that will take us to 86. I believe we probably can do some let's see, auto brake 2. All right, so we do auto brake 2, and so that will allow us to exit on November 4. November 2. So yeah, so we're landing, we have 9,000 feet, 7,000 feet is just there, so we should be able to exit on November 2, and then we will use Tango to cross the runway. All right, great. 38 miles to top of descent. It's at level 2. And the identifier for this is, let's see, India Foxtrot Sierra Quebec, India Foxtrot Sierra Quebec, and a 275 at 15, and 275 at 7, 275 at 8. Great. That's it. And that's a beautiful picture to end. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty nice. All right, seatbelt sign come back on. And let's talk to the cabin real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight, this is the captain speaking. Just about a few miles from the top of the descent. Seatbelt sign is now on. Current temperatures, current weather in Atlanta. Skies are clear, beautiful time of land in Atlanta. So you can see, those of you on the right hand side, you can see the downtown Atlanta on the right. And winds coming out of the southwest, about 5-10 knots. And so should be a beautiful day. Thank you so much for choosing Delta. We know that you have lots of choices for your travel. Thank you for continuing to trust us with your travel. On to the very next time. See you on another future flight. Flight time prepare for arrival. All right, cool. 299er is the altimeter. Let's get that set in here. Matthew, you might want to slow just a little bit. Got a 3180. What's your current Mach? All right, can you sort of Mach 0.7 for right now because we're about to start a descent? Land travel DAL2496 will be out of flight level 310 for 120 EMSL on the Hobbit 2, expected ILS 27 left. Land traffic. Right, cool, so let's set our speed now to, not speed, our altitude to 12,000. The Atlanta arrival is 133,475. So let's cue in that 133,475. Cool. Try to see if we can get a little bit away from the Delta behind us.
Traffic of the 3180 on the public approval line and showing published
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. So 3280 is coming in behind us here, and he's gonna go into a hole that's small, and then continue to. All right, cool. That worked. That worked. He shouldn't have to do more than one hold, one rotation in it. By the time we get over Merit, or Hobbit rather, we should get the contact me from the Atlanta approach controller. Alright. Local altimeter 29er, and that is set. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, George? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my subs. I'm not getting the alerts. That's crazy.
Traffic up 30
Ben's giving us a KJAN says home airport. Nice. Happy to hear that, man. So it was really actually nice flying into Jackson as well. So hope you enjoy this flight, man. All right, let's go over to the approach controller 133.475. We're 32 from Atlanta. Hotline approach, good evening. DAL2496 with you, descending through 12,500 for 12,000.
2496, line approach Ryzen. Double 2340, just to maintain 7,000.
7,000, 2340.
And Frontier Flight 35, we see Hartsfield, Jacksonville, Atlanta inside.
Delta 446, turn right in 180.
180, our whole flight plan just got fucked up. Can we get extended downwind?
Delta 446. I can give you, like, turning right 180 now would be your starting as long as downwind I can give you.
Alright, we're gonna probably need delayed vectors or something.
Alright, Delta 446, just
Jacksonville was actually pretty nice. The scenery that we have was there. It had a little some bugs in it, but not too bad. It's actually pretty nice.
Okay, we're cleared the visual approach, runway 26 right, Frontier Flight 3511.
Well, 2496, can you flash one more time? I didn't see it.
Yeah, 2496, roger.
Approach Delta 446 Heavy, can you just give us vectors to the final approach course and then we'll take visual?
Okay, Delta 446. Okay, turn right in 180.
Right 180, Delta 446.
2496 is 13 miles southwest of the Eagle.
Delta 2496, radar contact 20 miles southwest of Atlanta Airport.
Roger.
$1.11 RNAV to impasse from a 2656 takeoff. Delta 2340 to to maintain 3000.
Yeah, 3,000.
Delta 2496 for DP to 210.
224.96. All right, so 210 for us. Atlanta seems busy
Flight
though.
3511, wind 220 at 5, or wind 26 right to the land.
Okay, P6 shot cleared to put her down. Frontier flight 3511.
Airport is directly in front of us. There it is. And I believe those flashing lights over here
Delta 446, turn right heading 230.
is our
Right, 220, Delta 446.
company aircraft on the downwind.
Correction, Delta 2340, turn left heading 360. Delta 11, radar contact, the altitude.
Bravo 11, leave from 1,000, 2,000,
Delta 11, roger, climb maintain 14,000.
14,000, Bravo 11.
Delta 2496, to maintain 7,000.
7,024.96. And so in this case, we will do level change. That will help us to get down a little bit faster.
American 535, PDC sent.
That was the aircraft that just took off.
I take your PDC.
And there's
sector
another
5
one.
client, please. Delta 2340, turn left heading 290, turn localizer, report the field in sight.
Field 290, yeah, the field state 2340.
Delta 2340, clear visual approach, runway 27 left.
Clear vision 27 left, 2340.
Aircraft on final, aircraft on departure.
Frontier Flight 3511, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 26 left at Bravo 2, join Echo to the ramp.
Okay, 26 left, Bravo 2, air to the ram, Frontier flight 3511, thanks.
Delta 2496 is to maintain 3000.
2024.96. All right, so we got to
Delta
expedite this.
2340, wind 220 at 5, runway 27 left to land. Delta 446, turn righting 250, then localizer, report the field in sight.
Right, 250, field in sight, Delta 446.
Delta 446 heavy, clear visual approach, runway 26 right.
Clear visual 26 right, Delta 446 heavy.
What's going on, George? What happened?
$1.11, Atlanta Center on flying, radar service terminated, 60 change of
The landing's coming, man. The landing coming, landing coming, landing coming. Got one arrival here. Got another one here. Roger. Spawn in, my brother. Spawn all in. Going up in a helicopter. All right.
Delta 3180 Atlanta approach ident. Delta 2496, turn left at 8360.
360 2496.
Clear approach, good evening. Delta 528 with information. Delta, we're level 14,000. We'll be ILS 268.
Speed check flaps 1.
Delta 528 Atlanta approach ident.
Alright, we'll hit the ident for you for Delta 528.
Delta 528, radar contact 35 miles northwest of the Atlanta airport. And just for your requesting the ILS, or are you okay with the visual?
We can accept either or for Delta 528.
Delta 528, roger, expect a visual approach from 26 right.
We'll expect the visual 26 right, Delta 528.
Delta 2496, turn left, heading 300, don't localize it, report the field in sight.
300 John localize. We have the field 2496.
Delta 2496, clear visual approach from 27 left.
Visual approach 27 left 2496.
Delta 446 heavy, wind 220 at 5, runway 26 right, clear land.
26 right, clear land, Delta 446 heavy.
Sometimes I really don't like coming in like this because we come in really high.
Right at Tango, join Lima to the ramp.
And we're well above the glide slope.
Delta 3180, radar contact 30 miles southwest of the Atlanta airport. Information Delta's current, expect the visual approach from 27 left. Delta 528, descend and maintain 12000.
Down on 12000, Delta 528.
And Delta 528, proceed direct range.
Direct range, Delta 528.
Grumpy at 4. Ooh, all right, let's see.
Maintain 1000, please.
1000.
Yeah.
Delta 3180, recycle transponder squawk 0731 as well for me, 0731. Delta 2496, wind 220 at 5, runway 27 left to land.
Airline 27 left 2496. All right, so let's drop our speeds here. I didn't actually add it in here, which is not good. There we go. And let's hand fly this baby. Flaps 10.
2500.
Check. All right, so we got the ILS set. And there we go. Okay, landing checklist. Landing gear down 3 green. We can go flaps 30.
Delta 528 heavy, reduce you to 210.
Reducing to 210, Delta 528 heavy.
Not flaps 40, flaps 30. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Speed brake is arm, green light, and engine start switch is continuous. Landing checklist is complete. Alright, let's go.
Swap 1123 for frontier flight.
Still 3180, just going to maintain 7,000.
And maintain 7,000 over.
Savannah approach, can you get taxi directions from
Suno, Frontier Flight 2317, runway 26 left, taxi to Foxtrot Echo.
taxi to Foxtrot Echo, Frontier.
1,000.
Check.
Still 528 heavy, just going to maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000, Delta 528.
Delta 446 heavy, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 26 left at hotel, join Echo to the ramp.
26 left, cross 26 left to the hotel, Echo to the ramp, to the 446 help, thanks for your help.
Course.
My airplane. Okay.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brakes up. 2 in reverse, reverses green.
Delta 3180, just going to maintain 3,000.
80 knots. Manual braking.
On, runway 9 right.
Delta 528 heavy, just going to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, Delta 528.
And we're down. When I say clear runway 27 left, hold short.
Delta 2496, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 27 right at Lima, or correction at Papa, join Lima to the ramp.
Cross 27 right at Papa, John Lima to the ramp, 2496.
Approaching,
Oh,
9
there
left.
there's there's George in the helicopter over there.
Frontier Flight 2317 on
On, runway 9 left.
26 left, good takeoff.
Clear to right. Start APU. Yeah, I saw the chopper. I saw it.
Frontier Flight
And let's
2317
get
on this
our
26
Alpha
left, good takeoff.
1.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left.
And we're going to take Lima to Lima 4.
Delta 3180, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, left heading.
Approach Delta 446, heading to the ground in Atlanta. We're going to gate F6. How do you want us to get there? Sorry, I should have probably told you that when we landed.
Delta 446, Echo Delta.
Echo Delta, that's 446, thank you.
– 24 years with Delta Virtual. And this was the 24th flight back home to Atlanta. So we did 23 different cities, going from East Coast, West Coast, flights in between. And so we are back home going to Alpha 1 because we are the A1s. To park up at Alpha 1, which is going to be just there shortly.
Right, heading 190, 528.
Okay, Frontier Flight 2317. Okay. Delta 3180, turn left at 8300, turn localizer, reports field in sight.
I guess this is our friend Mark. He's at the T gates. We're going to Alpha Gate. Probably gonna rest the 737 for a while, guys. 737 just did 24 rounds,
Delta
so
528 heavy turn righting 250.
we're gonna hold off on the 737 for a little while. Might bring up the Max shortly. Haven't flown the Max in a very long time, so we're gonna pull the Max out, and also 777. Two airplanes we haven't done in a very long time, so look out for those. Look out for those. Once again, guys, thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate you taking the journey with me on this series. 24 years with Delta Virtual. It has been a nice journey. I've been with them for almost 20. This year, as a matter of fact, will make 20 years that I'm with the virtual airline. So this is my home virtual airline. And I also fly for another one. And so I'm really grateful that we have seen that Delta Virtual reach 24 years of existence, and hope that they live to see another 24 years. If you haven't already done so, guys, please consider subscribing. It would definitely help the channel go a very long way. And once you subscribe, please smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next time that we go live. The Discord channel is also available for you to come join us and chat with us. You get information, as also you will get notified when we go live for this channel.
The one requesting clearance for the Guardian with Quebec.
Delta 1691, expect PDC.
Thank you, Delta 1691.
And we are right on the line. Let's step just a little bit. Let's go right up to that line.
Aircraft calling for, I believe it was taxi. We're closing up here shortly.
And come to a stop. There we go.
Front approach, hello, Delta 150.
Parking brake.
We are on JD3 arrival with information Delta.
Delta 150, land approach. We're actually closing up here shortly, so you can go back to
buses.
advisory.
Roger.
And
Delta 3180, wing 220 at 5 or 27 left to land.
and we are here. Set the parking brake, set the chocks, and let's get the deboarding started. That wasn't a very good parking. Sure it wasn't. Sure it was not.
And Delta 528, heavy, we're closing up here. You can switch to advisory for the rest of your flight. Delta 3180, you can do the same, switch to advisory, we're closing up.
Below 10, we got the lights coming off. Yes, we want the ground power, and we can run the after shutdown, the shutdown checklist, shutdown flows, and shutdown checklist. Passenger signs are off. Electrical panel is off. The engine side levers are cut off. Transponder is standby. Fuel pumps are off, with the exception of the forward for the APU. Anti-collision lights are off. Window heat are on. Probe heat off. Anti-ice off. Electrical charge on panel is off. And air conditioning panel is set. APU is on. Auto brakes is off. Parking brakes is on, and we have chocks on. And so the shutdown checklist is complete. Guys, thank you so very much for joining this flight today. I hope that you enjoyed the series, and we will, as I said, we'll be putting the 737 to a little break. This airplane has done so many flights in the last few weeks. So we're gonna rest the 737-800 and probably pick up the MAX and 777 in some coming streams. Please look forward for that, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of the week. Until the very next time, take care. Goodbye.